Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do a review on this 6-inch buffer that I purchased at Harbor Freight 3 years ago. Now this thing was made by Central Machinery, and as far as specs and stuff, well, you can see the specs are pretty much right over there in terms of how fast it goes, how much electricity it uses, and the size of the stuff. What I'm going to focus on in this review is basically three different things, and they'll become clear in just a second here. First of all, we're going to look at why I bought it. So that's going to be point number one. Point number two is going to be basically, well, what have I used it for? Like, what have I used it for since I bought it? I bought it for a reason. What have I used it for? And of course, the third and final point of this is basically, did it pay for itself in terms of value and how much I've used it since I've had it for the last 3 years? All right, let's take a look at why exactly I bought it. Well, there's two primarily reasons. The first reason was video games. And of course, the second reason was DVD movies. And what I mean by that is I was having issues with it getting, a little scratch here, a little scratch there. Pretty soon you had enough scratches where I couldn't play a video game, I couldn't watch a DVD movie, and I didn't know you could fix them. I thought once they were scratched and damaged and, you couldn't do anything with it, and basically you'd have to throw it in the trash. So yeah, I threw a few old movies in the trash. I threw a few video games in the trash, and had to buy some other ones. Well, after going to a few video game stores and CD stores that specialize in games and movies, I noticed that some places had some cleaners and stuff. And eventually, I went to a store and I noticed they had a buffer. What I did is did a little bit of research on it, and I determined that I could get my own buffer and take care of it myself instead of having to go pay him a fee at a store. Because one store, I think it would charge like $3-4 to clean it or something like that. Other stores would maybe if it was under warranty, they'd cover it. But even if you have something that's under warranty that has a scratch on it, doesn't work, you're spending a lot of time to go there and take care of it. So I decided, this would definitely be worth it. All the money I'd save as long as I use it right. On the same day I bought this, I got this screen cleaner, and basically use it to spray onto the DVD movies and video game disc that I have to try to make it clean a little bit easier. I've also used it without. I'm not going to make any specific recommendations as to whether this is great or not, or if there's something better, because I don't know. All I know is this is what I've used since I bought it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see how this thing actually works. We're going to turn it on here. To our left, we've got a video game we're going to try to clean. Obviously, I put some stuff on it beforehand, as you can see in the top right-hand corner. And we're simply going to go back and forth and try to get out the lines. Now, there's two different wheels here. We'll use both of them. One's a little harder, the other's a little softer. I can't really tell from going at full speed, but you can when it's in the slow picture. Obviously, go back and forth. Now, safety is an important thing. Don't do anything dumb. Don't get your fingers jammed in there or anything. I haven't had any issues with it, but obviously, the speed it's going, stuff could happen if you're not careful. Well, we'll take a look at the right side, and we'll clean our DVD video game here as well. And you can see I'm just kind of going back and forth on it, back and forth, try to get the outside and then cover the inside, whatever pattern you want. And that will get most of the scratches out. It's not going to get all of it out, and it's going to make for obviously a better read. And that's what I like about this, because I've been able to save a lot of older video games and DVD movies where some stuff was unreadable. And now you can see, I don't know if I get a great picture on that, but you can see it's a little more clear than it was before. And it's got most of the scratches out. Not all of them, of course, but it does a good job. The final question that I we'll answer here is basically number 3. Did it pay for itself in terms of value and use? Now, I feel that I've definitely gotten my money's worth out of this thing. I've used it quite a bit on DVDs. I've used it quite a bit on restoring video games, such as old Xbox games, Xbox 360 games. I've gotten good value out of it. I've not been able to use it as much on the Blu-ray stuff, any Blu-ray stuff since I've upgraded. Obviously, I can't use it on Xbox One and PS4 games, or I haven't been able to use it so far. Not that I can't use it, it's just when there's a problem with a Blu-ray, using a buffer is not going to take care of it. Whereas if you have a problem with, like a DVD movie and stuff, and it's got some scratches on it, you can usually buff it and take care of it and get it to where it's watchable or in much better shape. So I definitely got my money's worth out of it. I used it tonight actually in the video I showed, but I've used it once in a while. I've used it quite a bit at first. I still use it. Like I said, I had it for 3 years. It's definitely paid for itself in terms of saving myself time and money, not having to buy DVD a second time or hassle going to a store. So yeah, I definitely like it. It was worth buying. I don't regret having it. And there's a lot of other uses you can use this for besides just fixing DVDs and old video games. You can there's a lot of other stuff you can use for it. So I feel like I've got my value, but I wanted to focus this review on the areas that I've actually used it for and whether it's provided value for me or not. And it definitely has. I definitely like it and enjoy it, and give it a thumbs up, and I'll use it every once in a while going forward. Thanks for watching.